Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up.
I've been going to boxing gym since I'm 15 years old. I've always wanted to box. Every fight I fight in MMA, I was training just like any boxer trained for a boxing match. I don't think I've ever got my ass whipped in a boxing gym and not came back and been the last guy to win the round.
Why did you choose an 8-round boxing match against Jake Paul for your first fight post-UFC?
I've been trying to get out of the UFC for a long time. My plan in fighting is always to fight the biggest name and the best fighters there are. I'm glad I get to come here and showcase my skills in boxing.
And I'm fighting Nate Diaz, one of the biggest MMA fighters in history. It's two people who can't lose, who don't want to lose. Then this is probably the biggest fight of the year. Biggest fight of the year.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
You think Jake's bitten off a bit more than he can chew?
Oh! Nate Diaz is going!
Nate, he's a donkey.
Crazy endurance.
Nate is a very good boxer.
The OG Nate.
I have a favorite Nate.
Trying to box.
You know you can't box.
Sonny Nate.
Jake Paul can crack.
Diaz, the best there ever was in MMA. Oh!
Nate's been boxing high-level boxers his entire career.
My whole team will fucking beat your whole team's ass.
And I'm going to do what Conor McGregor couldn't do, and I'm going to knock this man out.
You, how about that?
Oh, he's hurt! I'm gonna fight you! He clapped! Raw aggression. He ain't no West Coast gangster.
Settle the shit talk, and I'm ready for war.
There's war.
He hurt it! He just shook up the world! He's got him hurt! Oh! Nate Diaz has done it!
Nate Diaz, he's leaving the UFC on a win. He wants to come into this game.
Stockton, California, baby, you already know what's up. Nate Diaz, ladies and gentlemen!
Are you ready?
He gonna
A little hype video. Here we go.
beat the shit out that boy.
But yes. Awesome. I can't wait for that fight, dude. This is like Saturday, August 5th in Dallas, Texas. Nate Diaz, Jake Paul. Who you got? Go ahead. Nate.
Nate.
Yep. I think this is where we see the decline of Jake Paul, probably.
Oh man, Nate hey man. Hey man, he'll beat the brakes off that boy. I'll tell you right now. Woo!
Oh, this is
brakes off.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun fight. Yeah, Nate. I'm hands down Nate Diaz all the way too.
Yes,
so, hands down.
I might have to put some money down.
Yeah. I seen training videos. I've been watching like this hardcore since baseball is the only thing that's on TV right now. So I've been like heavy into MMA and boxing and stuff right now. And it's like Jake Paul's like smoking cigarettes and shit, trying to get his endurance up and his conditioning. And I'm like, I think you want to be smoking like some hemp at least, or some weed. You don't want to do something like natural. Don't be putting all those chemicals in your body. I don't know. Training regimen is questionable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because he's like in the video, he's hitting the speed bag with the cigarette in his mouth, just puffing
Bro,
away.
He's training like one of my favorite movies, man, starring Damon Wayans, Samuel L. Jackson. He's training like Damon Wayans was in The Great White Hype.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen that movie, but man, hey, it is a classic. I think it's on it might be on was it Tubi right now?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's on Tubi right now. I'm gonna have to go watch that bitch as soon as we get off with this show, man. That is one of my favorite all-time movies, boxing movie, comedy.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's very underrated. It's very underrated movie, but it's a good one still.
Oh my God, that is definitely one of the underrated comedy classics, man. Sports comedy classics, man. Y'all check it out. Great one.
Exactly. But did you know? Here's a fun fact though that Jackie Joyner Kersee, like the track star, I think that's her name. She used to smoke 2 Newport cigarettes before every race.
FloJo?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm just gonna tell you this. Black women are built different. That's all I can say.
I'm just saying. She used to smoke 2 Newport cigarettes before every race, and it said it helped with the lung capacity.
And you see, she
like,
was doing that. She was doing that for the other competitors. She wasn't doing that for her. She was doing that for the other competitors. She's like, if y'all, I swear to God, y'all bump me, y'all get in my lane, and I ain't had my 2 ports,
I'm gonna fuck y'all up.
I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be. Hey, I got spikes on my shoes. That's all I'm saying.
I'll be sliding.
I got spikes and on the fingernails.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I don't understand how cigarettes. I don't know with lung capacity, but
hey man, she must have been a shit. That means she been smoking.
Right. It's when I smoked, I couldn't breathe for shit, and now that I can switch to vaping, it's 100% better.
She probably cut down or toned it down during training.
Right.
She just probably had some really good discipline where, you know what I'm saying? So when she smoked them too, she probably maybe hadn't smoked.
Possibly.
You know what I'm saying? For a week or 2. So, hey man, shout out to FloJo, man. One of the greatest.
One of the greatest. That's right. Speaking of greatest, the NBA 2K24 cover. Probably the greatest himself. Congratulations to Kobe Bryant making the cover for the third. I think this is the 3rd time Kobe's been on the cover.
Well earned, well deserved.
Yeah, 3rd or 4th time. He's like one of the most 2K covered athletes. Like him and Shaq, I think.
Yeah.
Him and Shaq.
Shaq's been on a lot.
Yeah, definitely got that on pre-order already. And I went all out. I had to go get the anniversary edition. So
yeah. Dan got the $200 one.
Yeah. It's the only game I buy all year.
I'm not mad at you. Hey man,
my fiance does that all the time. She's like, "You spent $200 on a game." I'm like, "It's the only one I buy."
Oh no. I'm not hating. I'm not hating because my favorite non-sports game is Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 2 is getting ready to drop and it drops 6 days before my birthday. So if you think I'm not pre-ordering that, and I have the digital, so why would you pre-order? You only have the digital because you still get the pre-order bonuses.
Right.
That's why. So I'm going to pre-order it. I'm going to get all my bonuses. I think Spider-Man is hands down one of the best games ever freaking made. I mean, so I can't wait for part 2. You can switch between him and Miles. It's going to be dope.
It's going to be dope. Do you remember that we used to get stuff like posters? I remember I pre-ordered 2K one year and I got a life-size cutout of Shaq, and it was 7 feet fucking tall. It was a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Remember we used to get those when we pre-ordered? Now all we get is this digital shit.
Yeah.
We get t-shirts, but they're not for you. They're for your character.
I mean, 2K. Man, they took a lot of the fun out of it, man.
Yeah.
One of the best things was pre-ordering and then going up to GameStop to get your game.
And
going in, grabbing it. Oh, come on, man. Come on, y'all.
I mean, we used to get t-shirts, hats,
go
posters,
ahead and grab the magazine while you're in there. The Game Informer.
Yeah.
Re-up your Game Informer. Man, come on now.
Now they just give you a bunch of shit. They're like, here, download all this shit.
Here's a bunch of VC.
Right. Here's a bunch of VC. You're going to have to spend more anyway, but here's a bunch.
Yeah. I'm glad, man, I'm not into the whole created thing, man. I'm old school with 2K. I still buy it every year, but I literally I'll play the modes. But I'm just a franchise guy, man. I'm franchise, but what I'll do is I'll add and if I get bored, I'll add in some of the classic teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And see how they mess with it. But I'm always running franchise mode, man. Always. I
always start with my player. That's where I start. I start with my player, and then once I get my player up to like a 93, 94, then I'll like dabble into my team a little bit, and then I'll still go back to my player. But then once my player gets up to 99, then there's no point of playing anymore.
Right.
I did it. I've accomplished the 99. So there's the whole point. But yeah, I don't know. The neighborhood's really fun. You meet some cool people online though too.
Yeah, then you just bring your player and put him on put him on your squad.
Yeah. If you like, and if you like to chat with people, you meet some cool people on there too.
Yeah, no, I would do that now. I'd get online and play in some franchises and stuff like that,
I actually played with the game online one time. From the game, musician, rapper out of Compton.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got on one of his games once, and I got destroyed. It was bad. It was embarrassing.
He is no slouch.
No, he's good.
He is the real deal. Especially if you played Madden. I know he dropped your ass if you played him in Madden.
No, I don't play Madden.
He's phenomenal. You don't want to fuck with him.
I'm not playing Madden, and I'm not playing Madden until they switched it up. Do something different.
I got the last one. I was disappointed. It gave me something to do. That's what I want to say. It just gave me something to do.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of something to do, moving on here. Let's get right into it. Speaking of something to do, this guy needs something to do. Dalvin Cook and a handful of running backs. Uncle Lenny? Saquon Barkley is still waiting on an extension?
Dalvin Cook signed.
Oh, who did he sign with?
He signed with who I told you he was going to sign with.
With
Miami
Finally?
Dolphins. Yeah, he signed with them about a week ago.
Okay.
Hold on, let me have my stat sheet check. Yeah, it was about a week ago.
About a week ago? Okay. Shout out to the stat team over there.
I appreciate it. Yeah, but seriously though, he signed about a week ago. I would have told you that. I didn't know you didn't know.
No, I wasn't really like I was kind of following the free agency. Like
he's really like the only one that signed. So you still got who? Jacobs and Saquon.
Saquon still needs it. He'll probably get tagged.
I hope. Hey man, y'all
that needs to happen soon.
Y'all play us week 1.
What's up?
I hope they drag it out because they got Dallas Cowboys week 1.
Dallas Cowboys week 1.
Drag it out.
Yeah, drag it out. Yeah,
hey,
you're gonna be happy with the.
He said he'll sit. He said he'll sit.
Yeah.
Sit. Yeah. Hey, Saquon. Now this is not Cowboys fan Jerry and talking to you. This is get your money, Jerry, and talking to you. Get your money, man.
Huh?
The running back position is devalued. This is going to be your best contract you're going to get in your NFL career right now.
If he even gets it.
But whatever it is, this is it.
Like they're talking about franchise tagging him and letting him go after the year.
Well,
because they don't want to pay him.
Hey, well, me and my agent we finna figure something out.
Like no, running backs are getting paid. It's like running back is becoming the new fullback position.
Oh, it's definitely by committee. They don't care about stud running backs like they used to, except for my boy. What's his name? Went to Atlanta from Texas. What's his name? Bijan, whatever. Yeah, him.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying he was the last like big kind of like stud running back drafted high by Atlanta.
Right. True.
So we're gonna see what he does. But yeah, they're definitely, man, it's definitely becoming like they're not even looking at running backs to like third, 4th round now.
Right. Well, Shamar Gibbs got picked 5th. We'll talk about that later. But he's gonna be good though. I like him. I don't think he was worth a first round, like that high of a pick. I think it was 10th actually, but I don't think he was worth that high of a pick. But anyways,
right.
But still, he's gonna be good anyways. But yeah, it's like especially with like we have wide receivers like Deebo Samuels and like Christian McCaffrey also plays wide out a lot. He plays the slot a lot. And
but see,
gadget plays. These gadget players that can do all of it.
That's the thing about C-Mac.
Yeah.
You got it. That's how you're going to keep yourself valued as running back. You got to be able to split out. You got to be able to go in the slot. You got to be able to catch. You just got to be able to catch like a receiver. That's it.
You got to do it all.
You got to be able to catch like a receiver, man. That's just it. And honestly, I would want to get more of them if I was him, man, because I think you still are going to get less Well, I'll ask you. You think you getting less chance for injury when you split out more than just going in between the tackles?
Like if you're not running up the gut, then yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm just saying, like, just being a traditional, like, but C-Mac is everywhere. So do you think if he was just like in the backfield, swings and tosses and dives, would he? You know what I mean? Would you think he'd be more injured or?
Well, if he's taking more passes, he's usually cutting across the middle more, because that's usually what a slot really does. He'll cut across the middle more, so that's dangerous in itself. So I think it kind of evens itself out, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean, because if you're a running back and you're running a route, you're probably going to be either slanting out to the sidelines or towards the middle, and those are pretty much the high places where you're going to get hit. So I think either way, you're going to get hit. So I don't know. I think I don't like it. I don't like that running backs are becoming outdated.
I don't either. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. I hate. Well, I don't know if you heard what Mike said about the Cowboys. Mike said, we're going to be old school. We're going to be running it. Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
Why did they release Zeke?
I think that was
the power runner from last year.
They said, but I'm just telling you, he said, I love Kellen, blah, blah, blah. But, he wanted to run up. We're going to be, he said Dak's not going to be throwing as much as he was last year. Watch what I tell you. Ain't going to be no MVP. Like, he ain't going to have the stats, bro. He's not going to be throwing it as much. What I tell you? Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Honestly, you can't have Dak, and you can't have him throwing 30, 40 games, 30, 40 passes. You can't. No. He's not that good, to be honest with you. He's not that good.
Hey, man, you know what? If you was lying, you'd be flying, and you're still sitting in the damn chair.
Right. Like he's not the Favre, Rodgers, Brady-esque people that can throw 40, 50
and that's no disrespect. That's no disrespect.
It's not.
They're just some quarterbacks. The more they throw, the less it's effective, and he's one of them. Like he needs to throw. He don't need to throw no more than 30.
25, I'm saying.
25. Yeah, on the real. Yeah. Really. Yeah. 20, 25, 30. I'm talking max 30. Mm-hmm. Anything over that? All right, man. You saw what happened last year.
Let it go.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I think, look, while we're on Dak, I think, and this is, again, no disrespect or slight, I think he's hit his ceiling.
Yeah, I think this is good.
I think he's hit his ceiling. Mm-hmm. Is it?
Is it?
Mm-hmm. What you got is what you get.
And ironically, he's probably the second best quarterback in the NFC right now. Behind Jalen Hurts.
Hold on, I got to fade back on you. Hold on.
I mean, really, who's better than Dak Prescott? Who would you rather have other than Dak Prescott?
Let me think. Because you might be right. I have to think. Okay, so
I know the player you should say, but
I'm gonna
give.
Don't do it. I know what you're gonna do, but give me a minute. I know what you're gonna do. Dad. Don't just wait a second. I don't. Goddamn it, I know what you're gonna do. Okay. So you got Dak, you got Jalen.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think who else is in the NFC now because Aaron gone.
Yep. Yeah, all the quarterbacks in the AFC.
You got Jared Goff.
Detroit. Yep.
You got I'm being free. You got Jared Goff. You got Stafford.
Yeah, old Stafford. Yeah.
I mean, he's coming off injury, so I'm just saying. Still,
he's always coming off an injury.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there, man. Don't sleep on Stafford. Who would you rather have though, Stafford or Dak?
I mean,
Prime.
Honestly, we should be saying Kyler Murray. We should say Kyler Murray is the second best quarterback in the NFC, but he's not.
He's not
because from what how he played last year, he's not at all. Not even close.
He's not. Damn, man, you might be right, bro. You might be right. The two best quarterbacks are both in the NFC East.
I think
I'm still taking Jalen over that.
Oh yeah, for sure, hands down.
Oh, dang,
but
I don't care what you say. I'm Cowboys
maybe
fan.
Kirk Cousins. I think was to be the closest.
Yeah,
to Dak would be Kirk
That's
Cousins.
who I was
maybe.
trying to think of. It was another one.
Right.
Look,
that's it.
I'm putting Kirk over Dak.
For now.
I'm right
Only
now.
because he has
right
Justin
now, going
Jefferson.
into this season.
Yes.
Going into that's all. There's no disrespect. We ain't talking about career. Don't at me.
Yep.
But I'm taking Kirk over Dak, man.
Yeah.
Look at the body of work.
The stats. Yep. The stats
Look at the body of work.
Yep. The stats say it,
bro. Man, Kirk be slinging that thing, man. Y'all, he underrated. They didn't give him $86 million guaranteed for nothing.
Right. I mean, he does have his moments where he throws picks and you're like, why? Why'd you do that? But the Vikings were a good team last year. They made a playoff run.
They have always been a good. You give him good receivers, bro, and he's had like 2,000-yard receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was the white boy that left? That just left.
Adam Thielen. Yep.
Killing.
Yep. They got a squad, bro. They got a squad.
Yeah, I mean, he gets the ball to people, bro. That's all I'm saying. He gets the ball to people.
Yeah, T.J. Hawkinson that they acquired last year from the Lions.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he's miles above Dak. I'm just saying it's like Kirk, Dak.
It's
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
It's a bad game away. We'll say that.
Yeah. They'll both throw 3 on you now.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure.
They can both throw 3 on you real quick.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, NFL season kicking off though. We're ready.
Please come on.
Fantasy football on the horizon. This is awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna enjoy some smack talking because me and Jah are in the same league, fantasy football league this year.
Oh yeah,
join the league.
Yeah.
He has joined the league.
Yeah.
Gonna be fun times. Good times. All right. Speaking of fun times, we're almost there. There we go. All right, there we go. New look Lakers. Some free agency kicking off in the NBA. We've been off a couple of weeks, so we really didn't dabble in it, but we'll talk about the Lakers, of course. Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, Torian Prince.
And
I
love it.
And that boy from Miami. That boy from Miami. Damn.
Gabe?
Yeah.
Gabriel?
Gabe Vincent. Yep. He's that man. I do like how the Lakers, what they did this offseason, how they kept everything intact.
I like it.
They still didn't get the point guard yet, but I think them restructuring Russell's deal to get one later in the season, that'll happen.
I like the Russell Vincent combination. Now, I said that before all the free. I said, if you keep Russell, you got to get somebody. And they let Schroeder go, and they got Vincent in there. So, welcome to LA, Gabe.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be bullshit.
Right.
That's all.
Rui Hachimura staying too. I like that.
Rui, of course.
Probably gonna start. The Cam Reddish signing, I'm kind of.
Oh, I like it. I like Cam. No. We will not have. Listen, man. Cam Reddish is a very underrated player, man. He was on the Knicks. Mm-hmm. He was not getting no clock. He was getting no clock. And then he went to Portland. So
he was on the Hawks too. So
yeah, but he did all right with the Hawks.
Yeah, decent. Yeah.
He did, but bro, they had a log jam at the 2 and 3 when he was there. Yeah. Everybody was there at the 2 and 3. Everybody. Literally everybody. The white boy with the red hair, he was there still. He played the 2. I can't remember his name. You know what I'm talking about.
DiVincenzo.
I love it. Kevin Huerter.
Okay, Huerter. I was thinking DiVincenzo, but okay.
Huerter. No, Kevin Huerter was still there. Kevin Huerter was there. Bogdan is he's there.
Uh-huh. Bogdanovich.
Yeah, they had got Murray. There was no room for him, bro. So I really like him. I've liked him since he was in college. I think that might be a sneaky good pickup. I feel like he gonna give us some Lonnie Walker type stuff.
Okay. I do like the rookies they've signed that are playing in the G League right now. Castleman, Fudge.
Yeah.
I do like those guys. Yep. They're doing pretty well. Doing pretty well in the G League. But it is the G League, mind you. They will probably stay there for a little bit. I don't think they'll come up anytime soon. But speaking of come up, for our last topic of this week, it's Happy Birthday Dame. And the Portland crowd rejoices in chants of trade him. Trade him. Trade him. Portland has turned their back on Dame Dollar. After 11 seasons. Like, really. The disrespect here, guys. He just wants to win. That's all there is to it.
Fuck him.
He just wants to win. Exactly.
Gotta do what's best for you, man.
In layman's terms, fuck him. But I don't. What's this thing with Miami though? Because I don't see Miami having the assets to get what they need for a superstar like Dame. Because they don't have anybody, not to trade. Maybe Kyle Lowry.
No, it's going to be focused around Hero and Vucevic or whatever that boy name is.
Yeah,
and
I heard
couple
Ben
first
Simmons
round
was
picks.
holding shit up.
Who?
I heard Ben Simmons was in the mix, but he was holding stuff up because he doesn't know what he's going to do.
Oh, I didn't know about that. We're going to see. He's going to be playing for Miami before the season starts. When 2K comes out, he'll be on the Miami.
Portland's got to be able to just want to give him away then. That's what they're going to have to do.
You can throw the bet that thing up there if you'd like. Bet that!
I'm not saying he's not going to be with Miami, but they're going to have to do something. Because
it's going to be like a 4-team deal, bro. It'll be like a 4-team deal. Minimum. Who's
going to get what? Like Tyler Hero going to go somewhere? Because Tyler Hero, you're not going to get 2 first-round picks for Tyler Hero.
And Kyle Lowry. Might get one.
Maybe.
You might get one. I think they might get him and flip him, though, really.
I don't know, man.
I think they might get him and flip him. That's why I say a third team going to be in the mix. So we can't say, because that third team might be able to give them, you feel me, that player. Like they get the picks from Miami. They get the player from the third to the fourth team. You know what I'm saying? Like one from each. I think it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. Trust me. Believe in me.
I don't think it's going to. Not before the season starts. Before the trade deadline, possibly. But
it's going to happen. They have to. Y'all to draft Scoot Henderson now, and you got to let him play. You can't bring him back. It's going to be disruption.
Of course. But they're rebuilding anyways, so.
Exactly. Let him go.
Losing record.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying. Losing record is what they want. And a pissed off Dame will get you that. So, what the hell? I don't know. I just don't see Miami having the assets, but they're going to have to bring in some trades. Some people are going to have to do something. A lot of people are going to get moved around. This is going to be a crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know. Eyes are posted. Eyes are posted. Speaking of eyes are posted, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to Bet That with Dan and Jah. I always want to say Jarian because this is Jarian right here on my screen.
It's okay.
But
hey, man, they can call me Jarian. They can call me Charles as long as they call me.
They're calling me.
As long as they call me.
That's right, everyone. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we'll be here next week. I do believe. Yes, we out.
Peace.
Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off with my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track.